Welcome to the Lead Pedal Podcast with your host, Bruce Outridge, where he talks all things trucking. Now let's get rolling.
Hey everybody, how are we doing today? Welcome to another edition of the Lead Pedal Podcast. This is episode number 1136. It's Turnback Tuesday. You know what that means. All right, folks. Turn back the clocks. Clean up the spokes. This is another edition of Turnback Tuesdays with your host, Bruce Outridge. Yeah, that's right. That means it's a history lesson day for you today, and we're gonna find out where the refrigerated trailer or refrigerated truck come from. I know you thought you knew this. Hey, that's why we tell you, because it's a history lesson. Hey, let me tell you about something else before we get started on that. Speaking of trucks, you know that Rims Transport has a bunch of trucks, whether you're looking for flatbed work, you're looking for dump work or bulk tanker. That's right, they can help you. If you're an owner-operator in the Hamilton area of Ontario and you're looking to work with a successful company and somebody that cares, then Rims Transport is looking for you. That's right, they're an owner-operator only fleet. They pay on percentage, and you don't have to have your own trailer. They'll supply a trailer, but if you got a trailer, that works for them too. So you know what? This is a cool place because you can kind of build your business as you want. They want you to be successful because they know that the importance of an owner-operator being successful is important to them as well. So they want you to be on top for that. So hey, check them out at rimstransport.com. Tell them we sent you. And we know that you're going to have a great time working over there. Rimstransport.com. All right, let's talk about the refrigerated truck. Where the heck did that come from? That's right. Refrigerated trucks have been around for a long time. In fact, they started in the 30s. But actually, the early 1900s, refrigeration technology began to start. 1914, the first mechanically refrigerated railroad car was developed. Soon after, refrigerated trucks were introduced, and the refrigerated trucks were simple ice-cooled units that were used primarily for transporting ice cream. So, you know, I like that we've got our priorities intact, right? Ice cream. That's what we want to talk about for sure. Now, if we're looking who's the first successful demonstration of a mechanically refrigerated truck was in 1929, developed by the U.S. Thermo Control Company. However, it was Frederick McKinley Jones who developed the first practical refrigeration system for trucks in the early 1930s. Jones was a self-taught engineer. That's what I like to see, people who are self-taught. Self-taught engineer who had several patents to his name, including one of the first automatic refrigeration systems for long-haul trucks. Jones' innovation helped to revolutionize the transportation industry and made it possible to transport perishable goods over longer distances. So all you chicken haulers running on Interstate 10 there, your trucks are due to this guy for sure. By the 1940s, refrigerated trucks were becoming more efficient and widely available. Carrier Corporation and Frigidaire entered the market and further advancing the technology and making it more accessible to businesses and consumers. So there you go. Hey, this guy, Frederick McKinley Jones, sounds like an interesting guy. He was an extraordinary inventor, entrepreneur, and revolutionized the transportation industry. He was born in Covington, Kentucky in 1893, had a challenging childhood like we all do. He dropped out of school at a young age. Woohoo! I love people who drop out of school and then succeed. Became an apprentice at a garage where he learned the fundamentals of mechanics and electricity. Folks, this is what I've been telling you. You need to just get it done. Do the work, and the success will come behind you. I don't care where you are, where you're from, the education level you have, do the work, and it will pay off in the long run. Jones, in 1935, he developed the first automatic refrigeration system for long-haul trucks. His invention was a game changer for the industry as it made it possible to transport perishable goods over long distances without spoilage and helped to open up new markets for perishable goods. His invention was not only revolutionary at the time, but during World War II, the refrigeration technology was used to transport blood, medicine, and other critical supplies to soldiers on the front lines. His innovation saved countless lives and helped to win the war. Woo-hoo! Yeah, I think you'd see some applause for that one for sure. Man, so there you go. Now you know where the refrigerated truck comes from, and I'm glad that I was the one to help you tell you about it. Hey, you know what? That came from Eurocold, if you're wondering where that came from. Anyway, listen, before you go, let me tell you about Rosedale. I don't think they have any refrigerated trucks. They haul mostly flooring. Anyway, they are a lot of dry vans. They're a regional carrier They've got locations all through North America, Dalton, Georgia, all across Canada, and so they're a good regional carrier. So if you're looking for a company that's been around for over 50 years, has over 800 employees, has over 15 locations, and cares about the way trucking is, and Rosedale's where you got to go. How do you find out more about them? Go to rosedalegroup.com. Their head office is in Mississauga, Ontario, but you can look on their website and go under careers, and you can see the open opportunities at all of their locations. So you can, apply wherever you live. That's the best cool thing about that. And the cool thing about a place like Rosedale's, if you want to move down the road, you can move to another location. You don't have to quit your job. That is always a very cool thing. All right, let's get out of here. Now that you know the history, you probably want to go start your refrigerated truck, or at least go check on it if you got a load on. And if you got a load on, be safe out there, man. We are thinking about you. Thanks for doing what you do. You bring food across North America, and we really appreciate that because we all like food, me included. I love food. Anyway, thanks for following us. Hey, make sure, you know what, let's pump it up for 2024, will ya? Let's do this. Follow us on Instagram. Here's what I want you to do. Go and on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, X, YouTube, and you can even go to Mixcloud like Lead Pedal Radio. And I want you to just give us a follow or a like. Whatever you can do with the button there, do it. That's what we want you to do. All right, and tell your friends. Hey, be part of the wave. All right, we're going to be the wave for 2024 Lead Pedal Podcast. We're going to be the positive wave. So get on with us. We know you want to be there. Thanks for listening, everybody. We'll talk to you later. Be good out there.
This has been another episode of the Lead Pedal Podcast. For more information or to subscribe to the podcast, visit theleadpedalpodcast.com and be sure to follow the podcast on Facebook and Twitter.